COVID-19 has taken a toll on the African economy, and most countries have faced challenges in just about every sector. Unemployment numbers in Kenya have spiked as nearly 2 million lose their jobs as a direct result of COVID-19. Correspondent Robert Nagila reports.
Up until March this year, 55-year-old Joseph Ahome operated a school transport business, ferrying about 150 students to school and back home each day and making about $3,000 a month.
Just before I've removed all my profits, I have to pay the drivers, I pay them on a weekly basis, pay the conductors and other errands.
After the first case of COVID-19 was confirmed in the country, schools were shut as part of measures adopted to cut the spread of COVID-19. After depleting his savings, Joseph was forced to lay off his employees.
I had kept a little size of money, but now that took me only about 2 months. So after that, now I'm living on friends.
New data released by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics shows unemployment in Kenya shot up to 10.4% in June from 5.2% recorded in March when the first case of COVID-19 was detected. The report goes on to say the level of unemployment rose sharply amongst young people aged 20 to 29 years as employers like Joseph rushed to cut operational costs. What that essentially means is 1.8 million people lost their jobs in that 4-month period. And experts say they're yet to fully understand the impact of COVID-19 on the economy.
Some of the impacts that we are currently seeing, we're just beginning to understand. We do know that there are certain sectors that have been devastated. And what comes to mind is the hospitality and the tourism sectors. Apart from the loss of jobs, there have been entire organizations closing down and essentially folding their businesses.
And they warn the impact will likely be felt for a long time to come.
If you look at the loss of income that has come about as a result of COVID, it has sort of led to, a lot more people dropping below the poverty line and essentially the poverty situation worsening. Secondly, if you look at food production and distribution, the disruptions that COVID-19 came with have sort of resulted not only a creep up prices, but also a higher cost of living.
For employers like Joseph, he's not sure how long he can wait for schools to reopen before calling it quits. That uncertainty can't be good for those hoping to get their jobs back.